Hey, how's it going? I hadn't done a video in a while on my mission, to make $1 million in 24 months. And I'm going to be honest with you. The reason I hadn't done a video in a while was things weren't looking very good. Um, I'm still unemployed. I'm an IT consultant. I haven't had a full time gig since May. I had been doing some part time work that had been keeping me pretty busy over the summer, which was good. But like right around the end of September, that kind of all ended for me. So I've been kind of living off of what I had saved and other part time things that would come up till now. Um, so I was still doing my investing, doing my options investing. I'm doing that hopefully will take me to my goal in now 23 months from now. Uh, well, 22 or 23 months. I think I started this in September, so that would take me to August to September of 2020. Um, but like I said, things hadn't been going good. And honestly, I was a little worried for a while there, especially with the market, the way the market was. For those that don't know, October probably was the worst market month in something like 30 years. So it was a pretty bad month. And, my portfolio was not unaffected by that. However, all that turned around last week. I had made some investments the beginning of the month, late September, beginning of October. And like I told you in the beginning, one of the things I learned about options is not to hold them for a short term, but to try to hold them for between 60 to 120 days. Because that kind of helps you iron out these market irregularities, the ups and downs, and if you're confident about the position and the direction that the stock's going to go, you just hold and you wait, even though sometimes it looks like you've lost everything in a position. So that's where I was. I had positions open in Netflix, Red Hat, and Alibaba, and they had taken a beating in the market. They had taken an absolute beating. And last weekend, about this time, I was like, what's going to happen is going to happen. I kind of turned it all over on my faith and was like, I believe in what I'm doing. This is the only way I have to produce an income right now. So, hopefully it works out. And woke up Monday morning, uh, and check my stocks as I usually do, see how I was doing, right when the market opened. And my account dings. And when my account dings, that means an order is fulfilled. And so, sorry. So the order was to sell my Red Hat stock. And so I had my Red Hat had gotten so low, I was going to sell it for 35 cents a contract. That's how bad it had gotten because it was basically on Friday worthless. Not last Friday, but the Friday before. It was basically worthless. And my total account value, I mean, I had seen my account dwindle down between money that I had to use to live off of and things dwindle down from 25,000 when I was roughly starting this journey to all the way to about $8,000 as of last, 2 Fridays, not last Friday, but the Friday before. So Monday when it dings, I look at my account balance and I'm in shock. Okay, I don't know what's going on because I'm expecting if it ding, I may have $500 from the sale of the contracts that I had. Well, turns out, unbeknownst to me, although I knew that Red Hat was undervalued, was underperforming the market, uh, being in IT, I really had a good knowledge of what Red Hat's business is, and I just thought it was a value, so that's why I had invested in the first place. Well, I guess IBM thought so too. So they decided to buy the company for $190 a share. Well, my option contracts were to buy Red Hat at $140 a share. So this was $50 over my strike price. And, in another video, I'll get into some of the details of that. What are strike prices? What does all of that lingo mean? But anyway, what it meant to me in real world dollars was my initial investment at the time that was worth almost zero overnight went to be worth in the neighborhood of $48,000. My cost, I invested initially $3,500 into the trade. So, but when I sold, I got a net profit of 48,000. I'm looking at it right now, $48,141.70 off one trade, off a $3,500 investment. So as you see, that's 1,247% gain. So 12 times my initial investment on one trade. That is not normal. Like I said, that there's nothing about that that's normal. You may hit one of those every 2 years, if in a lifetime. But I was in the right place at the right time. I had held on to something, even though it was losing a bunch of value. I still had belief in it, and I still had belief in what I was doing. And so now, actually, I'm ahead of schedule. And so since I started this journey September 1st, I started with, like I said, account value roughly in the neighborhood of between 22, 25,000, something around there. Right now, my account value's over 44,000. I've taken out some money to pay some bills while I'm unemployed, so that's why it's not over 50. But I'm back on track as far as what my overall balance should be, according to where my goals are to get to where I want to be, which is $1 million in 24 months. So halfway to 100,000 almost. So, which to me is awesome. So just want to share that. And the moral of the story is don't give up. If you have the belief in it, you got to have a lot of guts, have to have a lot of patience, and got to have a lot of faith in yourself, what you're doing, and in things that are beyond your control. I'm not very religious, but I'm very spiritual. And this was definitely a miracle for me. So I hope you continue to follow me on my journey. Like I said, I'll keep doing these weekly updates and let you know how I'm progressing. So this is I'm going to turn the camera around. This is going to be a view of what I've done over the past, from September to November 4th. I have a gain of 100% roughly. So, total investments versus proceeds and everything. So I'll turn that around. I hope you guys can see that. I can't really see because now I got the phone turned the other way. So I don't know if I could flip it in. No, I can't flip it in while it's recording. So continue following me along. Like I said, I'll take you on this journey with me. Like I said, I have to really work on some of the educational stuff that I want to share with you guys, because I do want to share that. The lingo, the jargon, exactly what I'm doing, kind of stuff. So now that little bit of stress has been relieved, I can focus on doing some more of that. All right. So thanks for watching. Hope it wasn't too boring for you. All right. See you next time.